More than 250,000 people fled from Marawi City to evade the war.
Naglakad kami hanggang Marawi to Pantawis talaga. Walang pagkain, sobrang nahirapan, humingi ng tubig ng mga anak ko. Sabi niya, mawala bang tubig? Sabi ko, wala.
According to residents who evacuated several gun shops, they're still here in their area. That is why they decided to flee Marawi City out of fear.
Two weeks after the Marawi crisis, government recognized evacuation centers became congested. Many evacuees took shelters in the homes of their relatives or in madrasa or even in makeshift shelters. Internally displaced Marawi residents have suffered illnesses due to the congestion and poor living condition where they have to sleep on the floor in the evacuation centers or in the makeshift shelters they built.
Dito kami nagsisikat. Yung kapatid ko may asawa. Ito naman ako, yung asawa ko, yung mga anak ko dito. Ito yung sinasambit yung mga anak ko pa kasi may masikit eh. Tapos yung nanay ko at saka yung kapatid ko isa dyan sa labas. Pero mahirap kasi init. Tapos ito,
Already, a number of evacuees are reported to have died due to diseases resulting from their current nutrition and sanitation conditions.
Binibigay nila sardinas, noodles. Yan na lang binibigay ng DSWD.
Government and international NGOs immediately responded to the crisis. But most of their efforts have been concentrated on the official evacuation centers only. Many of the survivors hosted by relatives and community centers have received minimal or no assistance at all.
Kasi daw pag hindi kami nakatulog dito, na hindi daw kami mabibigyan. Kasi hindi daw kami nakalista. Pare-parehas lamang kaming mga bakwet ay palakasan dito, sir.
Ayaw ba nila makasurvive kami? Hindi man kami namatay sa gulo ng Marawi, pero namamatay din kami sa gutom kasi dapat sila yung unang-una sumusuporta sa amin kasi gobyerno sila eh. Tapos ang nakikita lang namin doon, karamihan doon NGO po.
For these reasons, a collaborative project entitled Integrated and Inclusive Humanitarian Actions for Community and Home-Based Internally Displaced Persons of the Marawi-siege is implemented by the Danish International Human Settlement Service or DIB, Alternative Planning Initiatives or ALTERPLAN, in coordination with the Partnership of Philippine Support Service Agencies or PHILSSA, Iligan Medical Center College Center for Community Extension and Social Development Services Incorporated, ICESDev, and Feed the Children. This project is supported by the Danish Emergency Relief Fund through SISU.
Hindi bala, hindi bomba, sa Marawi ang sagot. Ang iisang dugo ay galit ang bumabalot. Mga walang kamwang-muwang, kayakap ang luha at pagod. Mga maling at hikain ay di tamang sagot. Marawi, sabay-sabay natin ibabangon buong pagmamahal tayo.
Our partnership with the Danish NGO DIB and the network PHILSSA and the local NGO ICESDev seeks to bring three main forms of assistance to the internally displaced persons in these three forms of assistance are health monitoring and health interventions. The second one is a form of flexible assistance that is embodied in the cash grants. And the third one is psychosocial support.
Sa mundo ang maghahari ay higit saya.
Yung project ay tututok tayo sa tatlong areas. Yung una yung Tumaskabili dito sa Iligan. Pangalawa ay yung sa Ubaldulaya Pero hindi yung buong Ubaldolaya, kung hindi yung Toril. Tapos yung West Pantar sa municipality of Pantar.
Before the 3 areas were chosen as beneficiaries for the project, ICESDev has already started in giving assistance to the Marawi IDPs in the different areas and evacuation centers.
And, on May 26, ang ICESDev po ay nag-mobilize na ng mga resources, relief goods, halimbawa yung PHILSSA, yung national organizations, doon tayo naghingi ng iba't ibang tulong, no? So PHILSSA came in, ALTERPLAN came in, and also DIB, no? Including Feed the Children.
I feel very sad on your behalf of what have happened in Marawi. But I also feel very happy that the people of Denmark was able in just a few weeks to agree to give a special grant to help you in this very bad moment of your life.
Yun yung natin, sa criteria natin na kung magbigay man ng ICESDev, ALTERPLAN, PHILSSA, saka Feed the Children, doon tayo mag-concentrate doon sa mga home base at saka community-based IDPs kasi kulang-kulang ng tulong galing sa gobyerno.
We started out with community profiling, and that helps us to identify and plan for specific needs in terms of health, psychosocial support, and cash grants.
Young Maranaos, who themselves are IDPs, were trained to do the profiling using the Kobo application.
Since nung nandito ka ma, ano yung nakukuha mong tulong? Natatanggap mo? Wala wala akong listahan dito. Liber ka na kanwa.
The strategy of engaging Maranaos as enumerators helped a lot to make the survey and profiling successful.
Pag alam nila na Maranao ang kakausap sa kanila, kapwa nila Maranao ang kakausap sa kanila, pagkakatiwalaan ka na. Pag nagtatanong sila na may tulong ba talaga kaming matatanggap, sinasabi namin, gagawin namin ang kaya namin para matulungan kayo.
For the health monitoring, we prepared a baseline, a health assessment report, and we planned for the health interventions based on that health assessment report.
Water and sanitation related diseases. Ano ito?
A team of health monitors composed of community facilitators and barangay health workers was organized in each area and were trained on international health standards with the help of HealthDev Institute. Then, a rapid health hazard and evacuation site assessment was conducted. Plans for health intervention were formulated for each area.
Pero ang pwede nga, pagkain, kasi nakakakain na naman siya eh. So, gulay na berde at gulay na yung kalabasa, kamote.
To bring the healthcare services closer to the IDPs, community health clinics were installed in each area.
Aron kung in kaso na ay mga emergency nila, na sila ay magamit diri nga tambal diretso, labi na sa mga common illnesses. Tapos tayo mga women's diri nga mao'y magdala na ang yawi sa ilaha. So at least naapot tayo monitoring kay magbutang man taglagbok diri kung daghan na kaayo nagsuffer diri kanang mga katol-katol, kanang hilanat, ubo. Tungod sa kadugayon nilang pagstay sa congested nga area sa ilang pagtulog, dili pod kaayo maayo. So
Very thankful kayo ni sa partners natin sa Manila, ang ALTERPLAN, ang Alternative Plan Initiative, at ang PHILSSA, DIB, yung isang partner natin na international NGO, at saka yung CISO, yung nagbigay ng mga natin dito, proyekto.
na maintainers mag-train pud ta og mga women's diri nga makamao sa mga inana na pud tay mag-assist nga mga health workers sa Ubaldolay.
Sabay-sabay natin ibabangon buong pagmamahal, tayo ay ahon. Marawi darating din.
Nagpunta kami ng feeding program. Itong feeding program na to ay isang malaking bagay na makakatulong especially doon sa mga bata, no? Nag-ano kami ng pagkain dito. Yung pagkain, yung vitamin ay binigyan kami ng goods, no, ng vitamin ng Feed the Children at saka
Twice a week, ICESDev conducted feeding program for the children in the 3 areas. On October 17, 2017, after more than 4 months of battle with the terrorists,
I hereby declare Marawi-siege liberated from the terrorist influence that marks the beginning of rehabilitation.
Despite the declaration, however, the IDPs are still in the evacuation centers or in the communities where they evacuated because, apart from the reasons that their homes were destroyed during the war, the government won't allow them to go back to ground zero.
Sana makabalik kami sa Marawi. Pero alam na namin, wala na kaming babalikan kasi susunod naman yun kasi nasa ground zero kami.
Meantime, many IDPs are complaining of lack of relief goods from the government.
How we can survive? Ngayon, umabot na ng 3 weeks, kuminsan 1 month, saka darating. Dito sa home base. Pero sa evacuation center, yun daw ang priority. Almost every week, binibigyan sila. So, tao rin naman kami. Okay, ganun.
For lack of relief goods coming from the government, ICESDev decided to continue and intensify their feeding program to include the adults.
Sa isang linggo, kung pwede tayo magkaroon ng feeding program tayo ng twice or thrice, o depende sa pangailangan ng mga bata natin. Okay, so wala na tayong problema doon kasi andun na yung stove at saka yung mga kailangan natin sa pagluluto, no? So, yun. So, ang commitment namin dyan ay kung pwede ma-switch na to until March next year. Para naman yung mga bata natin ay hindi talaga magugutom.
Buti nga may lugaw ngayon. Kung walang lugaw, hindi kami makakain ngayon.
Talaga yung pinakulang talaga dito is yung bigas. Kasi yung iba wala talagang maisaing. Karamihan sa kanila. Yung primary needs talaga is yung bigas. So ang nangyayari, if ever na napag-aano nila yung vitamin. Oh.
Pero the main problem is yung tubig. Yung water system. Yung may pump sana, ayos na yun.
Recognizing that water is the most important aspect for human survival, the project through ICESDev installed a potable water system for the IDPs in Pantara West.